Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to show you this knife. I couldn't even wait. So I was going to take a nap. Yeah, I'm an old man. I like to take naps in the afternoon. So, but I got this in through the mail and it was everything I was looking for in a knife, especially this one. And so I wanted to get the sycamore wood, but I'm kind of particular, just not any sycamore wood. I wanted specific pattern on it, wanted it to look good. And man, this looks fantastic. So I hope you join me in the video to look at this really fantastic knife. It's not perfect, but man, it's really close to perfect. So I'll see you in the video. All right, welcome to the Fortified Castle Hide, all my viewers. Thank you so much for joining me, and I don't think you'll regret it when you look at this beautiful knife. Man, I'm telling you what, whether you like, this is a SEAHORSE 55 pattern at Whittler. It's an old pattern from Case, and whether you like these or not, you've got to really love this knife. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it goes beyond pretty looks. So this knife also is built extremely well, which always excites me when I get a knife from Case that's built well. And so let's just jump right in. It's going to be a short video, and let's look at this knife. Okay, so this is a 7355 pattern. It's a 7355 WH. WH stands for whittler. And Case has had this pattern out for a while. This is sycamore wood, and I wanted to get this. I think it looks fantastic. Very interesting looking wood. And what Case does is these gaps in the wood, they leave natural, and so that's a natural coloring. And then the high points they color. And so as you can see here, Case calls this blue. I'll just show you that box here. That's a box, brand new knife, and blue sycamore wood. That's what I paid for this. And you know, these things are going for like $106. I got $20 off on it. Was hoping I would get a really nice pattern on the sycamore, and got it. Wanted one of this since they came out with this sycamore wood, but just looking for the right pattern. So this is overall 4 inches closed, 4-inch knife. It has a brass shield, which is kind of hard. The camera doesn't always pick up the coloring. It is brass, so it's a darker shield, brass pins, brass liners, nickel silver bolster. This model has 3 blades, and so you have a Warncliffe main blade, which I think is a great addition to this knife. And I say whether you like this knife or not, because some people, you know, don't really like this pattern. And I think one of the reasons for that is the small blades in the back. So these are kind of small blades. It has a coping blade, which is this one. Whoop. And let's just measure that. So it's barely, yeah, probably, you could probably call it 1.5 inches, but it's really less than 1.5 inches. And I think that's really most people's problem with this. And then the other side's a pin blade. You can see the XX on there on the pin blade. Nothing on that side. A little bit of swedging right there. Coping blade. You have SS, which of course is stainless steel. You have an etched Case XX, 5 dots. So that is a 2025. And on the back, you have that 7355. 7 is for wood, 3 the blades, and 55 is the model number. And man, I like this knife. And so I have another one. I don't have a lot of them. Got another one in a nice hunter green. And I think they're fantastic knives. Serpentine design. I really like it. But I just think that is so beautiful. Man. Now, Case calls that blue. And I think it looks more violet, don't you think? It may not be coming through in the video. I'm using lights in here. Let me try turning the light off. Let's see if that changes it any. You can see it looks a little more violet. I took it outside. It definitely looks a little darker outside, but it looks violet. And you could call that blue, but remember, violet is the first shade of blue. So you start with a blue color and you lighten that color, and that's where you get violet from. And I really think that looks more violet than blue. What do you think? Look at that thing. Is that not cool? Isn't it beautiful? Man, this is everything I was hoping for. When you look at the back, there's some very, very minor gap in here. You have to really look at it. Very small. Remember, this is magnified. So when you're just looking at the knife, you don't even really see any gap in the knife. It doesn't have a divider. It is a split tail whittler. And so that's where the back springs narrow down to the back, with each blade in the back working off of one spring. And the big blade works off of both of these. And so some have dividers, some don't. And this one does not. But wow. So let's look at the transitions. We'll open her up. And if we could get her, and it's perfect. You don't see any rise. Right there is absolutely smooth across here. You can see the mirror polish right there on the back springs. Let's look at those other blades. So there's no, blades aren't hitting. And you see just perfect. Look at that. Don't see any rise in it whatsoever. Really well done knife. All of the blades have a really nice pull to them. I'd say perfect at 5. Just a phenomenal build on this knife. So excited to get that. Even at top square, they look a little cleaner than usual. Usually they're pretty gouged up. A little bit of gouging there. The rounds are perfect on this. Look at that. This would go toe-to-toe with any GEC, without a doubt. No, look at, it's almost mirror polish there on the top square. No gouging. Beautiful. What a beautiful job on this knife. Case did an outstanding job on this knife. It's kind of the thing that drives me crazy about Case, right? It drives me crazy. They can make this knife, and then you get another one, and it's got like 3 problems with it. But that's exactly why I keep buying case knives, because when they get it right, man, they get it right. Ooh, thanks for checking it out.